Hello YouTube, Liverpool fan in Japan here, the Miyazaki man Sai. How is everyone doing? We're going to do the Brentford versus Liverpool pre-match preview. Who have we got in the building? Jamie, Rennie, my man, great to see you. Frank, yes. Excellent. Ichiban. Wow, this is going to be a fun one, right? So different format today. I'm going to go ahead and do the match preview in a live stream because I always thought the streaming would be super fun. So yes, everyone joining in the building. Great to see you all. I'm going to check out what it looks like in the control room as well. Bear with me a second. Yes, okay. Everyone in the chat, make yourself known. Isaac Moosbali, great to see you, mate. I'm just setting up as we go along now. Yes, so I'm going to be putting the preview of the formations on the stream as well as all of the other permutations. Gilgamesh, mate, great to see you. I love it. Where's that from? Is that from Fate's Day Night? Is that from the Sumerian Theories? I love me some Gilgamesh. Mega Calves, the match is in 6 hours. We are doing a pre-match preview, Mega Calves. Great to see you as well. So this is going to be the tactical analysis, and I'm going to try to do this kind of format going forward. Wasby, mate. Yo, in the house. Okay, so this is what I think Brentford will line up with. And as you can see, they've got some familiar faces. I think the last choice probably Yarmouk in this space here. Cosmic Dust, great to see you. Absolutely, very best indeed. I'm repping the Captain Tsubasa Japan shirt right here. So, interestingly enough, I think this is the formation that Brentford will be going with, right? Thiago Igor up front as well, and Sade running amok. So he will be high and holding the line. Damsgaard, once upon a time we were interested in Mikel Damsgaard actually. It's just the physicality we weren't sure about. But he's actually, he's actually a Mikel Arteta style Odegaard light. So he floats between the lines, but he is the creative one, playing the through balls in. Sade will make himself a nuisance going between the wings. And Yarmouk, they'll look to protect Jordan Henderson, right? Because Henderson is disciplined. Henderson is a big miss for Ajax, actually. The Dutch National League are mourning the loss of Jordan Henderson because he is surprisingly solid. We're going to go into the Liverpool lineup very shortly, but this is what I think Brentford will line up with. We've got a lot of old boys here. Queeve Kelleher, hello. Sepp Vandenberg as well. Sepp Vandenberg. Jordan Henderson. And, yes, all our boys there. That's spine right there. That's a Liverpool alumni. So they're going to know all about Liverpool, right? Jamie, great to see you. Leading community as well. Yes, 8 p.m. kickoff. La. What is going on there? That's a 4 a.m. kickoff for me. That's a late night toilet run. But you know what? I might not even need the toilet run because I feel as though we have the cojones to do Brentford in. Now, what I think are the threats is Coyote. Now, if anyone wants to see me stream Football Manager, let me know because I'm on a winning streak in Football Manager. But Coyote, he's a wonder kid. Fiorentina's a wonder kid, attacking right back. He's the one that is most like Daniel Munoz of Crystal Palace. I think he'd be a really good get as well. Lewis Potter will probably tuck in Aya, Vandenberg and Collins and allow Coyote to go up there. Henderson will sit in that pocket there. Damsgaard will operate between the lines. Damsgaard will do what Gravenberg does for us. Igor Thiago will run between the peripherals of the goal and try to get a shot, but Sade will make those diagonal runs. So when they're hitting, Henderson will look to hit Sade into that channel, and they're going to play from there. Henderson is their tempo maestro at the back, which is why I think we go in and around Henderson, because as good as he is, he does not have the legs anymore. I don't know if he ever had, well, no, he did have the legs, but he didn't have the pace, right? Acceleration pace. So if you put Soboslai and Wirtz in and around Henderson, I think he's going to struggle. I think we're going to pen them back, and they're really going to have to mark our 6 positions. So I think this is a game where we surround the 6th position because they've got so many bodies at the back, right? They've got so many bodies at the back playing the 5 at the back. They're literally, I think we're going to have the lion's share possession. They're going to try and hit us on the counter-attack, and it's going to be these 3 in particular. Damsgaard floating in between these positions here, and Sade running the lines, and Thiago running between the goalposts, right? It's going to be them 3 supported by Coyote, and that's going to be attack, which means we're going to have the lion's share of the possession. So what did Liverpool look like? So I've preempted what I think Liverpool will do in this particular matchup. Now, let me know in the comments as well, right? Let me know in the comments. By the way, let me know in the chat as well. Can you see my screen? This is the first time I'm trying to share the screen here. So can you actually see what I'm showing? Let me know in the chat, yo, 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 if you can see the formation and the clear itchy band button and all this kind of stuff. Someone confirm for me before I carry on. Yes, Drunk Vigo, thank you very much. Okay, so a few obvious ones, right? So Mamardashvili is obviously in the back because Alisson Becker is out injured. Van Dijk, captain, come as you like, coming in here as well. We have interesting choices. Now, even when Ibu Konate had the slight injury niggle, he started. And in a tough away fixture with Igor Jesus, Thiago Igor as well, I think we go for physicality and match them like for like. Right back's going to be interesting because it's a straight shootout between Szoboszlai and Connor Bradley. Now, for everyone who thinks that we need Szoboszlai in midfield, and we do, he's a quality player, think of it the other way. It's the same as that Trent example. People are saying we need Trent at right back to break the lines. We need Szoboszlai in midfield to press opposition. 99.9% of teams in world football win without a Szoboszlai in midfield. And they win without a Trent Alexander-Arnold in midfield. Which means that we can win without a Szoboszlai in midfield. We definitely can. And we can win without a Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back. And Mo Salah has got, for all the pundits, right, the useless pundits who say Salah's suffering because he's not getting the early ball from Trent and therefore he can't play. That's a load of tosh. That's an absolute load of BS. Hello, Christine. Great to see you. Salah is good enough to play anywhere, with or without Trent. He does it for the Egypt national team. He does it. He did it for Fiorentina as well. He did it for Rome. Salah can play. Micah Richards was Salah's taxi driver at Fiorentina, by the way, and bad translator. So, Connor Bradley is our right back. Okay, there is a world where Alexis McAllister and Gravenberch partner in the midfield to allow Szoboszlai at right back. But do we really need Szoboszlai at right back? Right, I'd argue not. We need the running and overlapping of Connor Bradley because Szoboszlai tucks in as an auxiliary third midfielder. But Salah needs movement on the overlap and on the underlap. And that's Connor Bradley. That is Connor Bradley all day long. So I would love to see Connor Bradley because, for better or for worse, he's still our metric goal king. And in the potential absence of Alexander Isak, who apparently did not travel, Deirdre Drake, thank you for letting me know. You're right, Christine. I hope we get a win. By hook or by crook, we need to win. Salah starts. We saw him throw a stroff in midweek, right? It might be Abi Remy for telling telling Salah, telling striker, to change all of your social media posts. If you get dropped, we're not having that. Change your media posts, take away Liverpool associations. He throws a strop. No player's bigger than the club, but he's still a good player. He's a very good player, and he will come good. And if we're going to win anything this season, we're going to need Salah to contribute. We are going to need him to contribute. So Salah plays there, and Bradley is the key to unlocking Salah because I don't think Szoboszlai overlaps and underlaps as well as Connor Bradley. Gravenberch did travel. Now, I'm hearing news. Someone confirmed for me in the chat. Alexander Isak did not travel, but Gravenberch did travel, right? And Arne Slot is obsessed with Gravenberch. Now, in the Discord chat, everybody loves to say, man, why didn't we get a 6 in the summer? Why didn't we get a Wharton? Why didn't we get an Elliot Anderson? Why didn't we get an Angelo Stiller? Zubimendi would have been great. It doesn't matter who we get, whether we get Pedri, whether we get Prime, Beckenbauer, or anyone. Gravenberch is Slot's midfielder. Now, if Gravenberch isn't fully fit, then this is Alexis McAllister. It's probably Alexis McAllister before Tado Endo. And the reason why, doesn't matter whether it's Adam Wharton or Elliot Anderson coming in, Gravenberch is the 6. Slot has never played Gravenberch as an 8. He doesn't play him as an 8. You might want your Wharton here. You might want your Elliot Anderson here. You might want your Zubimendi here. But Slot will still start Gravenberch here. So there's no point saying sign a first choice 6. The 6 that we sign would be a backup. Keck, you're right. Gravy is our 6, and my goodness, what a baller. What 6. And we always give Gravenberch this kind of line, right? But it's a little bit confused because we want Bradley to undercut Salah here or go around the outside. Now, when Gravenberch holds that line, Bradley has to go around the outside of Salah, which is not a bad thing, which gets Salah inside forward position. But in this position, he's actually been very weak this year. Salah actually has to take a step forward and go to this position, which puts more onus on a number 10 to fill the pocket, or for Gravenberch to go in the pocket, or for Bradley to go in the pocket. Now, if this was Szoboszlai, Bradley can go in here and Szoboszlai can go on the outside. But because it's Gravenberch, I feel as though Bradley is limited to an outside wide role. Now, what does that mean for the left-hand side? For everyone who's been criticising Cody Gakpo, he's got like 3 and 3 at the moment. Correct me if I'm wrong. He's got 3 goals in 3 so far, and he's scored 3 in the bounce. And he's the biggest goal threat, and he's shown a poaching instinct when Wirtz played on the right-hand side. Now, you saw that Wirtz played it across to Gakpo to score. Salah must, whether it's a Travella, around the outside, right-footed or something, must pass or pass or pass. He's going to get absolutely crucified. Salah will get absolutely crucified if he does not square the ball when a square ball is on. It's his fault as well that Wirtz was on 0 assists, because how many times did Wirtz get in that space and play the through ball and he scuffed the shot, right? So whether he scores or he assists, but I'd love Salah to assist particularly, he must take the right option when it's the shot. Okay. Jones could play, right? He could play. And should he play? Here's the next question, okay? Certain players are definitely in this lineup. Ekitike, you're almost confident Ekitike on his hot run, hot streak will play, which leaves 2 positions left. 2 positions left. The 10 and the left-sided 8. Now, on merit and on form is Curtis Jones. Wirtz got 2 assists, so he should be in here. Everyone loves McAllister. You know McAllister can play the ball through the lines. You know he's a tempo maestro. You know he's a controller. And away from home, when we've got to break the deadlock, Alexis McAllister usually is the favoured choice. But you can't deny that Jones-Szoboszlai midfield was absolutely immense. Szoboszlai and Jones controlled the game against Frankfurt and gave us the basis to dominate. You're right. Joey G in the backline would be lovely. I'd love to see it, but Konate's been first choice and Slot doesn't really rotate so much. Endo and Gravenberch really would give the base. But in this particular matchup, where you've got Shade and you've got Igor and you have Damsgaard, the 3, running between the lines, I don't think you need so much running power. Right? Henderson won't run. It'll be Shade and Igor. Mac has been controlling nothing for sure. But the thing is though, we base the tactics off form. But I can tell you, a coach, because I do coach Lucha FC still part-time, a coach will choose the players, not that he trusts, but have the attributes to deliver what he wants on the pitch. If getting Gakpo in this position and getting left back in that position, behind the lines, is Slot's prerogative, then McAllister will play, even though he's off form. But I think Jones's dominance in Frankfurt, in Germany, puts him in there. Now, does that mean we drop Szoboszlai or we drop Wirtz? Okay. Szoboszlai has played almost as many games as Salah and Van Dijk for Arne Slot. I would love to see Chiesa start, Frank. I would love to see Chiesa start instead of Gakpo or instead of Salah. I would love it, love it, love it. Will Slot do it? I highly doubt he would. And we're going to look at variations, right? We won't just look at one lineup. It's almost mean to drop Szoboszlai, but it's even meaner to drop Wirtz now that he's got the back of 2 assists. So the options, I think, is either this with Szoboszlai on the bench, or this with Jones on the bench, or for the person who said that Gravenberch's recovering, you go with that. But the problem is, Gravenberch is Arne Slot's ideal 6. And Arne Slot said Gravenberch is completely fit. No issues whatsoever. So do we really believe that he's going to drop a fit and firing Gravenberch? Now, Gravenberch haven't been firing the last few games, but on merit, that base deserves to start. I would start this. I have a feeling Arne Slot will start this or this. Salah starts 100%. Ekitike starts 100%. I'm 90% sure Gakpo starts. Van Dijk definitely starts. If Gravenberch's fully fit, I expect him to start. He's the reason he's Arne Slot's ideal 6 is because he can pull the ball between lines. He can step into the half-back position in that position. He can drive and beat the man on the press, which is a game-winning condition to bypass the first press into that position, which allows everyone one step forward. So Gravenberch really is Arne Slot's dream 6. And he won't be shifted for Wharton or Elliot Anderson or whoever you want to buy. So, going back in this position, it's either that or Bradley there, and Szoboszlai might take Jones' position, but I think that is the lineup. Now, left back. You're right. We should play the 4-4-2. We should play the 4-4-2. But another reason why we played the 4-4-2 on that particular matchup isn't because Arne Slot suddenly decided 4-4-2 is the way to go, unfortunately. Frankfurt play particularly high line. And when they play a particularly high line, you want 2 runners in behind. And the 2 runners were Alexander Isak and Hugo Ekitike. In the absence of Alexander Isak, the only way we play 4-4-2, Salah will never be a secondary striker or a striker. He is crap. I'm sorry, but he is rubbish as a striker. You put him with the back to goal, and you put him running into space, chasing a long ball, or you put him trying to hold up the ball when he's so left-footed that the defender can literally do this. The defender, I'm going to stand there. What are you going to do, Salah? You're going to turn that way? Great. I'm just going to keep shuffling you along. What are you going to do? You can't Trivela. I'm in your face. You can't through ball. So it's going to be a little ball out wide or back. Salah can do nothing with his back to goal. He can actually do nothing. So Salah can never play shadow striker. He can never play 10. He can never play up top either. He's a right winger inside forward. Well, he's an inside forward on the right side. That is it. So yes, Deirdre, I'm now a streamer. I'm going with this streaming format, so you better believe it. We're going to go with this substance and abundance and tactical treasure without measure, so we can discuss together what we think will be the likely outcome. So yeah, for everyone, he said, "Oh, Salah, put him up front." Can't do it. He can't do it. He's just impossible. Gerrard, in his current form, with his current age, is better than Salah up front. If you want to go up front with the 2, it's Gakpo or Wirtz or Szoboszlai. It's one of them. It's one of them because they actually can run into the channels. They can run into space. They can actually beat a man. They can actually go both ways. All of them can. Salah can't. It's as simple as that. Salah can't play in the midfield third either, and he's not an effective presser, so he won't press from the front. He's an inside forward or nothing. He can't even go on the left wing. The one time Salah went on the left this season through Endo's assist and right-footed shuffle, that might be the only time Salah's gone on the left. Maybe one of 3 only times in the last 5 years. Just doesn't go on the left. I would love to see Chiesa start, but Slot won't start him. I would love to see Chiesa start instead of Salah or instead of Gakpo, because the Salah threw that hissy fit and deleted all his instas. Now, it will be drunk. So drunk Vigo, if Salah doesn't assist or score, it's okay as long as Salah makes the right choices. If he makes the right choice to pass and he fails it, that's still okay. He doesn't need to score. He doesn't need to assist as long as he makes the right decision. If he chooses a selfish decision, he will be massacred, mullered, and mercifully put back on the bench, right? Get his ass on the bench. If he makes the right decision and fails it, when the shot is on, hit it first time, or the pass is on, squares it across, and he misses it, or the other person misses it, then it's okay. You're right, Jamie. Jones is a baller. Now, before I talk about Curtis Jones, let's go at left back. Let's go at left back. Kerkers versus Robertson. Now, the popular opinion is Robertson at left back, and I would love Robertson at left back. But the issue with Robertson at left back, right? The issue with Robertson at left back, if you were to tell me if Igor, Damsgaard, and Sade are running at you, who do you want defending them? I take Kerkers 100 times out of 100. If you want someone to whip in the ball for Ekitike, I'd probably take Robertson just over Kerkers. If you want Gakpo to build a relationship with Kerkers, as Arne Slot intimated in the pre-match chat, then you've got to play them together so that Gakpo finally discovers that Wirtz exists. Thank you so much, Idris. You might smash a like, would be super, super helpful. Salah should be benched when he's off form and when the tactics dictate it. When the attributes are needed for a playmaking right-sided player, then Salah should play. He can play himself into form, but the wage and the name shouldn't dictate himself on the pitch. But unfortunately, the reputation does precede him, and he does get on the pitch in that regard. So, I think Kerkez comes in here because of Arne Slot's wording. Arne Slot said Gakpo, on occasion, needs to realise that Kerkez is timing, bursting. You take one step inside, and then you play the reverse ball. Or you take one step inside, you pass to Jones on the left-sided 8, and the 8 plays it to Kirkes. That is something I have not seen enough, right? Gakpo, get the ball, cut inside, Kirkes on his bike. But if he's being tracked and you can't, if Gakpo's not good enough to play the reverse ball, play the ball back and let this person play it there. Or even better, if you're lucky, this player can play the weighted ball in and behind them and let Kirkes challenge for the ball in that area. Because more times than not, he'll get the ball, or he'll win a foul. Okay, he's a beast. Let him body and compete for the ball in between the fullback and the centre back, especially because they have a choice to make. Does the centre back go and assist the right back, or does he hold position and mark Ekitike, or run it in Gakpo? The advantage of Gakpo laying off to Jones is now Gakpo has not played off the ball and waited to run. The ball is now with Jones and he can now run. If Kirk is not going to get the ball, he can make the dummy run, he can come back, and we go again. But Gakpo is now in position. The biggest threat, right, is from the opposite side. So the ball gets played across. Gakpo is now in the position in the back post for that Trivela. If it misses the front post, Ekitike can make the front ball run. If the ball doesn't go to Ekitike, Gakpo goes into it. When you play an extra ball back, you become the free man, and with game intelligence, you can make the right choice to be the man over and the extra man. The difficulty user view 4 is that Kirkes and Frimpong and Bradley are better from a deep position. When you're at left wing, you take the ball in a half turn and you have to have a trick or skill or two or burst of pace to beat a man, right? Which is why Gakpo from a standing start, these are what wingers. This is the difference between a winger and a fullback. A fullback has the space to accelerate into, and on acceleration, it's so hard to stop. As a winger, you have to escape your marker on the half turn and make a choice. Now, when you go, they can shift you, or you can cut inside. But from a standing start, you need to be able to accelerate and do something. And it's rare for a fullback to have that skill. Bradley can do it. Frimpong can do it. Robertson can't do it. Kirkes, probably mixed result. But if you want a real fullback who can act as a winger, you're looking at Jeremy Frimpong, or when you go old school, Dani Alves, or Cicinho. Do you remember Cicinho, the Brazilian right back? Or if you go even further back, Ruud Krol. Ruud Krol of the great Netherlands Dutch team can play wing back, fullback, or winger. Or yeah, that kind of player is absolute. Giovinco Facchetti, absolute amazing left back for for Inter Milan. Giovinco Facchetti can play left back or fullback. That's the kind of fullback that can play winger. Kirkes and Bradley are fullbacks in its biggest interpretation. Lee Wizkid, great to see you, mate. Yes. So, what I want to see, right? We're going to look at the different variations here. Let's start with Jones. Let's start with the conversation of Curtis Jones. What people don't like about Curtis Jones is he holds on to the ball. He holds on to the ball. And then he plays a simple ball. He's not a through ball maestro. He's not a long pass. He has them in his locker. But the thing that people underrate about Curtis Jones is basically Gini Wijnaldum. Do you remember what Gini Wijnaldum did? I'm going to plug the gap. You give me the ball. I'm safe as houses. I'll bop it to you. Okay, you go up there. Then I'm going to run on the same width as you because Van Dijk's backing me up there. Okay, you've got a through ball into verts if you can do it. No, I'm simple. Okay, I'm going to look. Is the wing ball on? Is the ball on? I'm probably going to play it this way as well. Okay, I'm going to go in the pocket. You've got me or you've got me. He's going to take it and he's just going to slowly work his way up in the lateral diagonals. Curtis Jones is an absolute baller. If you want someone who can take the ball in any position on the pitch and be somewhat useful. He's not the most creative. He's not your direct route to goal. But his name's Cujo. He's Curtis Jones and he can take the ball anywhere, relieve the pressure and build up from that position. He's not the type to speed up the tempo. He's not the type to speed up the play. But he's got really good footwork to escape a marker, take the ball under pressure. And that is one thing that if I can teach Arne Slot anything, is that there's so many ballers on this team who want the ball to feet under pressure. Wirtz wants the quick ball to feet under pressure because on the first touch he can beat a man or flick the ball over. Do you remember that roulette spin against Chelsea? That roulette spin. Wirtz roulette spinned it into Salah who fluffed it. you hit the ball into pressure on certain players and they will do magic. That is Ekitike, Florian Wirtz, Curtis Jones, Ryan Gravenberch, Connor Bradley, and potentially, if he's high enough on the pitch, Mo Salah, at least the old Mo Salah. Gakpo, not so much. He doesn't want the ball fizz to his feet under pressure because all he'll do is hold it up and play it back. So certain players are really, really good with the ball under pressure because under pressure, they will break the press and they will do good things with it. And Jones is the type that can take it in the most congested midfields. So he's a roaming Wijnaldum. He's basically Gini Wijnaldum reborn, and that's what you want. It's the reason why Darwin Núñez suffered as well, right? Darwin Núñez suffered because what you get with certain tacticians is they want the guaranteed ball. They want the guaranteed ball in behind. But me, playing like Darwin Núñez on a hockey pitch, if I'm channeling the defender this side, play me the ball this side so the defender can't escape it, and now as the ball's travelling, I can make up my mind, I can receive the ball and then do something with it. Flick it on once again, flick it back. Salah's made the run in between the fullback and then I can make the run again. But too many times we play the 100% ball and we don't play the ball to feet risky enough and trust that the player can do something under pressure. This Liverpool team can definitely do something under pressure. Moist sounds, this is live, baby. I'm going to do a lot of these live streams. As long as you guys follow me and you guys like this, I'm going to do these live from now on because I'm feeling it, baby. And I can answer the questions live on the tactics. Hungary in the room. Yes, calm vibes. I'm loving the Hungarian vibe, right? Szoboszlai potentially starts for Bradley or for Gravenberch. Now, people who are saying Gravenberch's injured, Arne said Gravenberch's 100% fit. Gravenberch is 100% fit. Now, who you want in the pivot depends on what the tactics are, okay? Bringing it back to the point, and we got a tasty 69 concurrent viewers. Thank you so much for joining me. Yes, konnichiwa. Yes, I announced it. So, Jones and Szoboszlai, what you get here is full coverage, okay? Szoboszlai allows Bradley to go. He does. That is the Henderson, Trent Alexander-Arnold effect. Szoboszlai covers there. He can also go around the outside. Now, if Szoboszlai is there, you can also have Bradley undercutting Salah and Szoboszlai going around the outside. Now, I haven't seen this enough. I really liked it when Jurgen Klopp allowed Szoboszlai to make this run. Frank, my man, baby, wow. Super motivating. This is why I do these live streams, man. This is delightful. You've absolutely made my night. Thank you so much, Frank. Super, super kind. Gary, Bollywood forever, yo. Absolutely. Very, very good. Okay. Szoboszlai allows the right side to cook. He absolutely at it. Thank you so much. Szoboszlai is a facilitator of the right side. Okay. Bradley, Salah, Szoboszlai. It's fantastic. Szoboszlai, right back. Bradley, pivot. Salah holding the width. Wirtz out wide. Ekitike out wide. Wirtz straight through the middle. Jones, Mazzala on the left. Szoboszlai lets you do absolutely everything. Yes, the match is later, but I'm doing the pre-match preview now. Okay. What you also get from Szoboszlai is absolute dominance in the press. Now, he can press. If Szoboszlai starts, that is the frontline press. You see it so often, okay? That is the frontline press, and these are the secondary presses, which means everyone takes a step up to congest. Because Szoboszlai, if they bypass, if they chip it out wide or chip it past Salah, Szoboszlai's engine gets him back in there. Everyone makes a straight line run. You run straight line because it's the quickest way to goal. It doesn't matter if they get in behind you, because think about this, right? This is the fastest way to goal. When they go this way, as long as you make the straight line run back, you can contest before they get a shot on goal. They may be free. The man may be free. You might be saying, why are we letting Chelsea down the wing? Because they're not going to score from here. But the next ball could score. So you've got to be really, really tight and marking your man on the transition on the way back. Szoboszlai is the one who can track back continuously, which is why Szoboszlai plays so much for Arne Slot, for Jurgen Klopp, is because on the press, on both transitions, he gets his ass back. He really gets his ass back. Now, not slating the man, but when you have Mo Salah on the right wing, by golly, you need Szoboszlai to get back. You so need Szoboszlai to get back, okay? When you got Connor Bradley here, you need Szoboszlai to get back. So it's a big case for Szoboszlai to play. But this particular team, Brentford, okay? they have Igor, Sade, and Damsgaard. Damsgaard is not quick. Sade is pesky and quick. Igor is deceptively quick. We have 2, and you have 2 against 2. It's not as though they have flying wingers. They got Henderson in that kind of position. They've got Coyote, who might go up and down. They've got Yarmouk, right? So, on that occasion, if there's one game where you may not need Sobersize or action or power and give him slight rest, this might be it. In which case, you go for 2 controllers. Because, as good as he is technically, Soberslai is not as good technically as Curtis Jones or Gravenberch. Now, Gravenberch people will probably accept, but be like, what one, man? Curtis Jones over Soberslai? Technically, yes. Touch, Jones all day long. Dribbling a man, Jones all day long. Both ways, Jones. Two-footedness, Jones. Powerful running, Soberslai. Cross, Soberslai. Pressing, Soberslai. Tackling, Soberslai. In the air, Soberslai. Shot, Soberslai. Late ball run into the box. Late running into the box. Equal. But Curtis Jones finishes better than Soberslai as a late run into the box. So, yes, Deirdre, you're right. Let's get that poll up. I love that idea. Thank you so much. So, let's go. Two DMs. Okay. Starting 2 mids. Will we go with Sob and Grav, Jones, and Sob, Grav and Mac, or Grav and Sob? Let's start that poll. That's a great suggestion. Thank you so much for that one. Let me know in the votes, who are your 2 holding midfielders for this match? Bearing in mind that Gravenberch is fit. Gravenberch is 100% fit. Now, Soberslai and Jones dominated against Frankfurt. Why did they dominate against Frankfurt? Well, because Frankfurt conceded a lot of goals and they're better than Frankfurt. Let's just put it that way. Jones deserves to start on merit. McAllister's a teacher's boy, a school pet. Slot and Klopp absolutely rated Maka, but he needs to come back to form. He's been off key, a little bit of a liability in all honesty. Still does the job on occasion, but this needs to be moulded about Florian Wirtz, because the game-winning condition here is Henderson is so good. We love Jordan Henderson. The spine, they've got a spine. Queeve Kelleher, Sepp Vandenberg, the Ginger Ninja, Dutch maestro. Jordan Henderson. They've got a Liverpool spine. But none of them can stop Florian Wirtz. He's so dynamic, so quick. The off-the-ball runs, Henderson will be hounding Wirtz like a dog. Dog. But Florian Wirtz is so slippy. Gakpo, in and amongst their 6 positions, they've got 5 at the back. So, I do reckon, that long shots might be the call of the day here. It might be the call of the day. So when you have Gakpo and Wirtz on the outside, you're going to really need Ekitike to shift and pull the defence out. Because 5 at the back, no matter how talented you are, right, it's tough to find the space. And that is where Wirtz, with the free roam, can cook. Now, if we really dominate the lines to share possession, Wirtz and Jones in the high line with Bradley inside forward and Kirkes waiting to pounce, right? That, for me, is really nice as well. Because you have a kind of bias here, okay? I don't think Sade or Igor can run past Van Dijk in any direction. You have Konate covering for Conor Bradley. Bradley always powers into that box. When you've got 5 at the back, right? 5 at the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holder, either side. You're going to need someone to give and go. Look at these two. For give and go. The 2 highest potential assist maestros, Wirtz and Salah, are the key to getting Bradley into that position. There's no 2 better players in world football. Well, maybe nowadays there might be 1 or 2. But in the Liverpool team, no better 2 than getting Bradley into that position. And no team in world football, in any match, I don't think there's any match that Conor Bradley has ever failed to get his beautiful Irish ass into that position to be a threat. So, with that in mind, Salah's job is a facilitator for Bradley. Bradley, if he goes around outside, allows Salah to come inside. Another issue with Soberslai is he'll just pass to Salah in awkward positions where he can't do anything. But Bradley will try to feed Salah, try to whip it into Ekitike, get his body in the box as well, and cross it. And Ekitike, I think Ekitike is likely to open the scoring here. It's either Ekitike or Gakpo. Gakpo cutting inside with a classic Gakpo, or Ekitike waiting for a pullback that will hopefully come this time from Kirkez or from Bradley or Travella from Salah, but you feed Ekitike. You feed big Hugo Boss, Big E. We are coming back on now. Are we back? You can see me and hear me. Okay. Fingers crossed that this is better. Excellent. Okay, we are back. Great to see you guys again. Okay, let me chuck the formation board back up. So, there we go. Can I move this formation board somewhere else? Let me move this chat somewhere else. The chat box deserves to be seen. So we're going to move the chat box over there. We're going to move the formation screen. Still figuring all of this good stuff out. Okay, that seems about right. Okay, cool beans. So we are live and we are back. Slim Shady, back again. Okay, which stream I'm actually on? I need to figure this out. So live in the control room, and that YouTube thing is not live. Is this one live? Connect stream software. What iguan, mate? Am I back? Am I back or not? YouTube says I'm nowhere to be seen. Yes. Okay. So let me know in the comments. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen on YouTube? Someone let me... Okay, great. Manish, thank you so much. YouTube is not saying anything, but I don't care. Let's carry on. So, yes, what Arne Slot will probably do, is hold base, similar. For some reason, he doesn't like to go to the fullbacks early, right? Like Klopp does. He wants to break lines, penetrating the ball. Because as soon as they penetrate the ball, that's when the fullbacks charge. And he hold that position. And very often, you see, okay, get the ball, now what? We get Salah out wide, and then they cover. Okay, gotta go back. Okay, I'm making a run for you. No, we're marked. Okay, let's go sideways. Grab him back. Okay, short pass here. Give it to Gakpo. Okay, stand a man up. Cut inside. Kirkez does go over. He still cuts inside. Why is no one at the back post? I don't know. But he goes there and bang, and no one's there. We either miss or we score. Maybe more that kind of angle. The reason I think Slot does this is because when you go into this position, right, the middle is so kind of clogged up now that on the transition, on defensive transition, all you've got is a chip to the wide positions where they vacate, the chip to wide positions, and it's usually covered quite well. Now, where we've been suffering is we lose the ball trying to break the lines in this position, and straight away they're on our ass because the players are kind of already behind that line of press, and everyone's trundling back, trundling back, trundling back. Okay, so if we can't break that, because what they've been doing very, very effectively is been surrounding Gravenberch with the strikers, with the 10s, because we played with a lone pivot. And when we play with a second pivot in Alexi McAllister, somehow they still surround Gravenberch, and Maka can't beat his man. They only play man to man against McAllister, and he can't beat him. McAllister has been so off form, and I don't know why. Don't get it. I don't know why. So the answer is, if you do play Jones there, I think Jones is more versatile, pulling this player out of position. Gravenberch may still be marked by many a player, but they can't fully mark him because they have to mark Wirtz. Now, if they start marking Wirtz, then Salah has got to make an impact when he's 1v1. Somehow they always leave Salah 1v1 with the winger tracking back and he doesn't do anything. In that case, Ekitike's got to be the extra man dropping back as well. Now this is getting a bit messy because there's so many players on the pitch. So let's just delete all the blues. Those bitter blues. And let's just check back in the chat while I'm doing it. Skipping again, MC Chin. Hopefully it does pick up pretty soon and does itself justice. So let's reset the board again. So hopefully we don't try to force through the middle. That's the biggest takeaway that I wanna say. Dan, great to see you. Yes, Jamie Ekitike is going to have a breakout season because he is basically our best player on form, on merit at the moment in terms of the new signings and as a striker as well. So Ekitike really is the one that we should be banking on to win us the games at the moment. If you want a game winner, Ekitike is him. Now, I want to hear from you guys. What questions do you have? Chuck your questions in the chat and let me know. What do you expect out of this game? What do you want to see? Have you got any questions tactically as well that you want me to answer? Have you got any questions about YouTube, life, universe, Japan, and everything? Happy to help you guys out. From Bali, oh my god, no, I want to visit Bali one day. Bali looks like an absolute paradise. Stephen Line mentions, do you think Slot will get our wingers to use the overlapping fullbacks more? Slot mentioned it in the pre-match press conference that Gakpo on occasion needs to realise that Kerkez is the option. He's shown him some videos, which means that now it's on the forefront of Gakpo's mind and people will be looking out for, is he picking out Kerkez? Is he picking out Kerkez? But can people really take that, you know, on the pitch when you've got that split second to decide, can Gakpo pick out Kerkez at the right time? Or is it a bluff? Will he make Brentford shift over to mark an on-rushing Kerkez and Gakpo cuts inside and hits the Gakpow and smash it in? Wasabi, people calling you Sai. Can you explain that to me? Is the Miyazaki man Sai here? My full name is Simon. But so, obviously, Simon the Pieman. Simon says, short for Simon. Sai. There you go, Sai. Would Salah in a 2 work? So, Dan, I kind of mentioned this at the start of the stream. Salah can never play in a 2. There's an issue. There's a big issue with Salah. He can't play as a striker. He can't play as a shadow striker. He can't play as a number 10. And the reason is, he's got no pace to beat the man. He's very one-footed. So as a defender, I can just stand here. Okay, what are you going to do, Salah? Go on then. Keep going your right side. Keep going your right foot. Keep going your right foot. You're cutting in? Okay, I'm still going to stand on your left-hand side. You can't play the ball through him. So he'll only go outside, he will go backwards. Salah can't beat a man with a dribble from a standing start. Salah can't play the ball through. And as long as the left foot is blocked, Salah can't do anything. So Salah as a striker can't run in behind. Salah can't run into the space. As a shadow striker coming towards as a false 9, with a player standing where his left foot will turn to, he can't turn. He can't do anything, which means turning right. Salah, a right-footed Salah for 90 minutes is useless. You don't want that. So that's the reason why Salah can't play. So he can only play as a right-sided inside forward. That's literally because he can't even play on the left-hand side. You'd expect Salah to be able to do stuff on the left-hand side. He doesn't even transition to left, so one-dimensional. Yes, love the Scottish. Love Clan Robertson. Jamie Rennie, my man, thank you so much. Keep the questions coming in about football, about personal, about life, universe, everything. Even if you want dating advice, happy to be the love guru if you need that as well. So I don't know if my advice is useful or not, but I'll give it if you want it. So super Super, super good. And great to see you all aboard as well. And thank you for yes, joining me on the chat. Yes, oh, the YouTube stream and chat seems to be back as well. So great. I don't know why the stream status says poor. Here we go. What about the League Cup on Tuesday? Since they face Crystal Palace, what about the lineup against them? You have to play every match on its merits. So before you can think about Palace on Tuesday, and that's a lesser cup, by the way, he goes all out in the Premier League. And based on the result in the Premier League, it dictates what the lineup will be for Crystal Palace. If we win, and we win convincingly, you might be able to play some of the lesser players and keep the strong players on the bench. Or you might go strong, try to win game early, and then bring on the substitutes later. But what Slot will never do, and what any manager will never do, is plan for the next match when you have the Premier League match upcoming, because Premier League is the bread and butter, and you've got to win the Premier League, and no match is a given. You can't underestimate anything, and therefore, Premier League takes priority and precedence. You play the full strength lineup, but you take each opponent on its merits. And Crystal Palace are a tough cookie to crack, but Crystal Palace are off form. It's only because we lose the second balls against Crystal Palace. We get overrun by Daichi Kamada and Adam Wharton, and Will Hughes of all people. Ismaila Sarr always scores against us. So Palace have our number, unfortunately, but a cup run is different, and they will rotate as well. Let's see the rest of the questions. So, from Slovenia, great to see you, mate. Yes, live. Rio Red, great to have you on board. Ichiban. You'll never walk alone, Mai. I love the name Mai. Which previous striker at peak would you have out of Suarez, Torres, Fowler, and Owen? I love this question. Right? Two things. You can either choose a striker for this Arne Slot team, or you can choose a striker who I think is the best. At the peak, is the best. Suarez, for me, is the best by far. If you want to say who is the most talented striker in Liverpool history, I can't even put Dalglish above Suarez in terms of talent, because Suarez in any team in world football is an absolute one-man, wham-bam, thank-you-ma'am army. He can score from the left, he can score from the right. He's a poacher, he's a long shooter. He's a free kick taker, he's a dirt baller. He'll win the fouls, he'll win the penalties. He's got that fighting aggression. His mentality will always fight to the end. He can score lobs. He can score every single shot. In the history of world football, there's not many strikers more complete than Suarez as an all-round forward. R9, you can plop him in any team. He can play amazing. Suarez can play amazing in any team. Marco van Basten can play well in any team. Harry Kane can play good in any team. I don't think Fowler needs service. He doesn't quite have that pace. Michael Owen is great at the pace, but he gets done in a low block. Fernando Torres, I think, high highs, but he's slightly weaker mentally. Ian Rush can do things against anyone because he's a hard-working, penultimate working man's footballer. Ian Rush can go in any team as well. But for me, Suarez is on peak, is just absolutely unstoppable. Next question. How do you think we'll be able to get the most out of Isak and Ekitike? Isak and Ekitike, we can get the most out of them if we design a system that allows Florian Wirtz to be the main man, because Wirtz will lay it on a plate and make the whole team tick and play. If you want Isak and Ekitike to cook, Ekitike is the foil and Isak is the box poacher and Wirtz is the connector between them. Is Salah being given the same license to roam as Chiesa and Wirtz when played on the right wing? Salah isn't actually so effective out wide. The only way Salah is effective if this team is built around to give Salah the movement so that Salah can roam into the inside forward position. The inside forward position is slightly different than the right wing position because the inside forward position is just outside the penalty. It's just outside the box. The box, right? On the right hand side. That is where Salah thrives. On a wide position, he's got no pace and no skills. He can't beat a man. Slot, unfortunately, does build it around Salah, but I think the tides are starting to shift and he's starting to build it around Wirtz, Ekitike and Isak. At least I hope he does. Schlotterbeck at Liverpool would be immense. The next crop of super defenders, right? Even Van Heck is a pretty good defender as well. Kelleher. Yeah, Queeve Kelleher. Queeve Kelleher is an amazing goalkeeper, but Slot said it correctly. He deserves a career. He's a Premier League starting goalkeeper, and I'm so thankful that he's going to make a career there. In fact, Brentford are doing us a favour. They've got that Liverpool spine. Kelleher, Sepp Vandenberg, Jordan Henderson. I love Fowler, but I don't think Fowler can fit into every lineup. Fowler needs service. He'll finish every ball that goes to him, but he needs service. Rush is amazing as well. Yes, the stream is fixed, Acid. I believe so. Morning, LB. Yes, LB is on. One of the top supporters of the channel. Thank you so much. Great to see you. 1-2 to the Reds. I would take that any day. Isak is a class player, but the problem with Alexander Isak is he, more than Ekitike, needs service, and Isak is a flow type striker. Ekitike's got the skills to pay the bills and will connect and is mobile. Isak, when he's on fire, he's unstoppable. Van Dijk couldn't handle Isak. Gabriel, Saliba, Konate, none of them could have handled Isak on form. But Isak needs to be on form and needs to be fit and needs to make an established connection and constantly funnel the ball. Like Man City funnel Haaland the ball, Isak needs the ball funneled to him as well. King Kenny is one of the best support strikers of all time. King Kenny can go in any team in world football. King Kenny doesn't have pace. That's the only thing holding him back. When did I move to Japan? So, I was born in Cambridge, UK. 10 years ago, we'll keep it a little bit on the hush-hush, but my ex moved to Japan. I got a teaching qualification. I was going to follow her. We broke up in interim. I moved to Japan to teach in a year in a kindergarten, an English-speaking kindergarten. I met my Mrs. Mai. She didn't want to talk to me because all my Facebook pictures had pictures of the ladies. I got friendly with 6 university girls, not through my fault. I put a Facebook post saying I'm moving to Miyazaki. I'd like to make some friends. And no boys replied to me. Those Miyazaki boys were not having it. They're not having it. They weren't with your boy Sai. But 6 Miyazaki girls, they're like, all right, yeah, happy to meet you. Help you get a phone. Teach us some surfing. I had some pictures, friendly selfies, whatever. My thought was a bit of a player. Want nothing to do. I was like, no, come on, man. I'm the British gentleman. We can asphyxiate our relationship by taking things slowly, whatever. Anyway, one of my friends broke up with a long-time girlfriend, liked her as well, little triangle thing, but she was into me, and then the rest is history. All good. Yay. So 10 years ago, came for kindergarten for 1 year, met Mai, stole Mai from Japan, took her back to the UK, and then we spent 6-7 years in the UK, bought a flat, Cambridge, UK, overpriced. 3 years ago, we moved back to Miyazaki, Japan. I work a remote job in Salesforce, so I can work anywhere in the world. Built a house here, built my Anfield of the East, and now I'm streaming like a king. So yes, I've been in Japan for 4 years now. First year and the last 3 years. What else we got? So, managers, why are managers so... Trevor Smith from Belfast, great to see you. Yes, hope that answers the question about Japan. So, why are managers so bloody stubborn? I'm a manager, and I'm stubborn as well. You know why you have to be bloody stubborn? Because otherwise you're Gary Neville. Gary Neville, changing his tact and listening to the players, fired. Crap. He is crap. You have to believe in your tactics. You have to believe in your vision and your ability to coach the best out of the players tactically, like Benitez, or through the man vibe and arm over the shoulder, kind of like Klopp. I'll be your friend, but not your best friend, kind of thing. You have to believe in your vision, your tactics, your understanding. Otherwise, you've got nothing. If you are not fully stubborn with your decisions, on your head be it, right? If you make decisions based on other people's opinions, if it goes wrong, you can't blame them. But if you make decisions based on your understanding of the game and your vision for how the game needs to go with the flow, then on your head be it. You win, you take all the spoils, you lose. Damn it, Chiesa. Damn it, Endo. No, just kidding. It's your fault if you lose. It's your fault as the manager. You take responsibility. That's why they're stubborn. Yes, Rush. Rush is one of the best strikers of all time. I love me some Rush. But I take Suarez, the most skillful ever. When Mo goes, who replaces him? Jamie says. Great question. So, do you need like for like? You don't always need like for like. If you're going in world football, Semenyo is a great pickup, Semenyo is like Sadio Mane at Southampton before he came here. Olise is quality. I love me some Olise. I love his interviews. The interview tries to bait some answers out of him. Olise's like, yeah, game was good. I trained well. I shot, I scored. We won. We won and it's 3 points. I love Elise. What a cracker. I love it. Yes, the Geek Doc. Where's everyone tuning in from? Let me know. Worldwide best international fan base right here, yo. 74 concurrent viewers. I love it. Canada. Peace. Spent 2 years study abroad in Canada. Vancouver and Victoria, I think. Very, very cool. Tricky. Yes, the Jewish gentleman, absolutely. Do I speak Japanese? Yes and no. Not natively, but picking it up. I never actually learned it, but I'm decent. My grammar is like childlike, like a baby. It's kind of cute. If we play Kirkers left, Gakpo has to let him overlap. He does. Kirkers has to overlap and Gakpo has to pick him out. Kirkers and Gakpo can form a formidable relationship, but Gakpo does need to pick him out on occasion. The flip side is, if Gakpo scores every time he cuts in, then go on then, Gakpo. Gakpo, shoot! Hit him with the Gakpo. But yes, he needs to pick out Kirkers because Kirkers needs to vibe and he needs to get the assist as well. Yes, football is simple and complex. It's a simple game made complicated by idiots. But at the same time, what people don't understand is it's about game-winning conditions. Previously, the game-winning condition was Salah in the inside forward position. Give Salah the ball, he'll win you the game. Get Sadio Mane in the inside left forward position, he'll win you the game. Get Bobby Firmino a lot of the ball, and his intelligence will positionally move players out of the game and win you the game. You've got to decide on what is your game-winning scenario, and you can only have a maximum of, let's say, 2. Don't overcomplicate things, and you have to try to get in that scenario again and again and again. And the opposition will foil you because they've got their own game-winning scenarios and their own nullifying tactics as well. So on the pitch, one of the strongest strengths of Arne Slot is his ability to change the game-winning scenario on the pitch, figure out what the opposition are trying to do, which is why Arne Slot looks as though he's tentative in the first half and then smash, full tempo, all out, second half, batter them in a game of 45 minutes for that intense run. He backs Liverpool to outgun the opposition. Risky, squeaky bum time. We've been done this season on a few occasions, but that's what he does. Jamie, yes. Thank you so much. Yes, the family is all good. Slightly ill, under the weather. I don't know if it's influenza or just a fever, but yeah, under the weather. We had to cancel the Halloween party tomorrow, unfortunately, but we'll have the Halloween party next week. Should be good. I got a hot dog costume. Let me show you the Halloween costume, okay? Bear with me a second. The finest British sausage. Look at this bad boy. Yes. This is the Halloween costume that was meant to be for tomorrow, but Halloween got cancelled. Yeah, hopefully Mai's not watching the stream because it's meant to be a surprise, right? Now, British sausage is the best sausage in the world. You guys don't know how good you got it, right? It's that pork, it's that juiciness, it's that high percentage of meat. In Japan, you got this weird ass popping sausage with globules of fat. It's like a Frankfurter gone bad. We smash Frankfurt. I'm not into Frankfurters. I want me some British pork girthy sausage, meaty sausage, and that is why proper Wiener Fest. All good. So this is the Halloween costume, and yes, Jamie, yes, this is what I was packing, but unfortunately, oh my goodness, it's hot. It's hot. Yes, unfortunately, Halloween party is postponed till next week. So, yeah, this is my memo to the British roots, giving Japan some proper British sausage. Have it, son. Yes, that's what we're talking about. What other questions we got in here? So, making sure I don't miss any. Texas. Ooh, from Texas. I love it. Texas barbecue. Yeah, hit the like button. How did Dembele become a pressing demon? Ballon d'Or will inspire others. It will inspire others because he realized a career is short. He wants to make the most of his talent, and he was bought from 100 million from Dortmund to Barcelona. He was always talented, but now that he's pressing, he's the final jigsaw. Him and Kavica, Kvaratskhelia, Desiree Doué, that kind of stuff as well. Let's check the poll. Kirk has run down drug defenders. 2 good reasons for Cody told to trust him. Yeah. Yes. So Stephen Alive, right? If we kept a clean sheet. Then in a straight out firefight, I think Liverpool have the firepower to outgun any team in world football. But the problem is, and Slot is, let's give Slot a little bit credit here. He is right in saying that on first shot opportunity or on a 1 or 2 chances the opposition get, somehow they've been scoring every goal. We've been getting absolutely done. Bent over and pork sausaged. You know, we don't concede that many chances, but when we concede the chances, they always score a goal. Thank you, Calm Vibe. Yes, my kids. So Ato loves Soboslai. Domi Schlovers. Yes, Hungarian might aplenty. Mia like Shimikas. She likes Shimikas. And Gakpo. No, they're just the only player she can say. I think she likes anyone. Mai did like Jordan Henderson. She likes Van Dijk, likes Allison. I'm all about your boy Wataru Endo as well. I love me some Allison Becker. Admittedly, I love Curtis Jones and all the hate Curtis Jones get, but I love me Curtis Jones. I love Soboslai as well. Hot Dog Jumping Frog Albuquerque. Very, very good. Yes. Japanese food. Oh my god, oh my goodness. I could go on and on about Japanese food. I tell you, son. It's yakiniku, the best finally. Miyazaki, right? There's a Wagyu Beef Olympics here. Beef Olympics is a real thing and none of this sausage and hot dog stuff. The Wagyu beef, Miyazaki beef, will cost you £300 in a London restaurant for a steak. It'll cost you £100 in Tokyo for a steak. It cost me £5.70 in a local supermarket. Freshly reared. And it's graded like A1 to A5. You can take your pick. The finest quality was a little bit too fatty for me, a little bit too greasy. It makes your stomach a little bit upset, give you some of the squits. But, oh, so good. The chicken here is so fresh that you can eat it raw as well. They eat raw chicken sashimi. I can't be doing with none of that raw chicken. It's too slimy. I ain't got the enzymes in my stomach. Also give you the squits. So, yes, Japanese food, ramen, tonkatsu, crispy panko breadcrumb pork, udon, Japanese curry, unagi. Unagi is eel, slippery eel, right? Unagi give you that libido. It give you, you know, that horniness for days. So you'll love me some unagi. I try to feed Maya as much as that unagi and eel as possible every week. You know, get the libido up. It's a good thing that she likes it as well. So, yeah, what we're talking about. Anyway, yes, I did say Wiener Fest. Spaghetti for breakfast. I love it. Italian. Oh, I've been on an Italian binge. I've been on a proper Italian binge for so long now. Carbonara is okay, a little bit too creamy for me, but the bolognese, the lasagna, all of the different pastas like penne and prosciutto, all the good stuff. Oh, tasty, tasty. Am I surprised that Salah's dropping form? Salah always, you know, this is Salah. Salah looks ineffective for like 80% of the game, then comes up with the winner. There's one magic moment a game. The problem is he's not coming up with those magic moments. He's making the wrong decisions. Is it age? Is it physicality? Or is it the fact that he maybe has the ego that he can't put up with? He's not the main man. The team should be built around Wirtz, Isak, and Ekitike. And Salah should be facilitating them, right? He should be leading the transition with his Travella pass, with his through ball to Harvey Elliott, with his playmaking and creativity. Salah should be ideal to get Isak and Ekitike and Wirtz off the mark. But he's not connecting with him. Could be that little bit of pride in the way. But he's a quality player. I think he will come good. But he always has these patches just before he was a game winner and having those magic moments. Che Thompson, it's a Halloween party tomorrow. It's a Halloween party tomorrow. They got cancelled because Mia and Ato are under the weather. They either got flu or they've got a fever. I don't know. But all good. Unagi, umai. Everyone loves the libido. Yuriko Robito. Yeah, unagi eel. Beautiful. Tasty. Tasty. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you so much for leading the community. Everyone, 1 million likes, 1 million thumbs up. Chuck your emojis in the chat as well for Jamie Rennie. He is leading the fan base. He is the best of us. Glad you are with us, Jamie, and glad your health is doing you good, son, as well. Yes, much love. Olise, that's the thing. There's been rumours that Olise is on the way. I'm too hot for the hot dog costume. I tell you what, though. Dubai chocolates are all the rage, right? And they usually cost about £7 for that Dubai chocolate with that kadayif and pistachio. But at the £1 store, at the 70p store, they started stocking Dubai chocolate. Dennis Man bought me this from Amazon Japan, and I've been addicted ever since. I love me some Dubai chocolate. And look at this. How's this for fake Ferrero Rocher? Tofu. It's called tofu. Tofu, Japanese. All good. I'd love to buy Olise, but it's completely up to Bayern Munich. I don't see why they would let him go unless he doesn't renew or doesn't extend his contract, or is happy to go. It's going to be a tough buy, but Olise would be a star player because Olise is absolutely cream of the crop. Yakitori, mate, yes. So here's the thing, right? Japan doesn't really do pubs. It does a thing called izakaya. Izakaya is a hybrid between a British pub and a Spanish tapas. It gives you alcohol. It's where you get alcohol from. It's all the different skewers of meats, little dishes, little chicken wings, a few edamame green beans, some vegetables, some ribs, some pork, some whatever you want. Little tapas. Izakaya's rock. And yakitori, they do it on the charcoal as well. These are charcoal meats. Yakitori is delicious. I've still got a formation board up. I'm going to chuck the formation board away because maybe we don't need that. We don't need that right now. We've done the formation already. When did I start supporting Liverpool? From the very start. My uncle, I think, worked in Liverpool for a while. And maybe on my first birthday, second birthday, I'm pretty sure I got a Liverpool kit. I got a proper Liverpool kit given to me as a kid. And there you go. Liverpool, son. But you know when you're young, when you're 3 or 4 years old, you're not an idiot. You just don't know anything. So when I had a Panini sticker book, I took all the players. It doesn't matter whether it's Patrick Berger, whether it's Ryan Giggs, whether it's Vinnie Jones. It doesn't matter who. I just collected every player and stuck them anywhere, even in the wrong places. Because when you're young, you don't know what's going on. But when I knew what was going on, Liverpool through and through. Now, when did I really, really started watching Liverpool intensely? Gerard Houllier years. The Owen and Heskey, Gerard Houllier years. I believe it was the year that we bought Diouf and Diao. The new Patrick Vieira, Salif Diao. The new Henri, El Hadj Diouf. Oh dear. Okay, let's get a poll. You're right. Let's get another poll in the chat. Interactivity. I love it. Okay, let's start a poll. Wait a bit. I got to end the previous poll. Okay, let's start now. 96% of the votes goes to Jones and Domi Schlobbers in the midfield because they dominated Frankfurt. I'd love to see it. Yeah, no love for the Mac attack. Okay, let's get another. Ooh, what's that? Let's start a poll. Here we go. Actually, I tell you what, let's get an interesting one. This was a conversation in the Izakaya the other week. Who's going to be the World Cup winner, right? I don't think it's talked about enough, but this World Cup is going to be surprisingly close, I think, between quite a few teams. Can we only put 4 options here? I don't think Brazil will win it. I don't think Brazil are good enough. Let's get these guys up. World Cup winner. That's the next poll. So, cheese on toast, mate. Cheese, Frankie, baby. Cheese. Oh, when you stringy mozzarella. I love that. I'm obsessed with. Should I order pizza? I can't order pizza. It's 11:15 p.m. I want pizza. Damn it! I want pizza now. Oh yes, thank you so much. Diouf starting for Senegal in the World Cup. Look, Diouf as a player, man, I can't complain. He didn't score many goals, but he's technically solid. It's just the personality conflict between Diouf, the fans, and Carragher, everyone, right? And Gerrard. Garnacho. Favorite Liverpool player of all time, says Eureka Roberto. Who do you think? I'm going to chuck that in the chat. Who do you think is my favorite Liverpool player of all time? If I say something, start Q&A. Size, fave, Liverpool player of all time. I'm pretty sure I said it before. I don't actually know how questions work, by the way. I'm going to chuck it in the chat. Does it work? Who is my favorite Liverpool player of all time? Top three in order, right? Put them there in the thing. I'd love to see it. I don't actually know how I view the answers here. That is a size Liverpool. Go to channel and Q&A. Oh, okay, it just stays up there. Van Dijk, Rushy, Ekitike. Ekitike is only a sub for the French national team, unfortunately. Clipboard Keith, yeah, I don't know, mate. I'm trying to grow. It's shocking how I get consistent views between, let's say, 1,800 to 2,000, 3,000 views per video. But I can't seem to get a video that breaks like 5K, 7K, 10K, 15K, 20K. Whereas all those other channels, all those other channels, whether it's Anfield Agenda, Leo's Goals, my mate Andy Cantwell, All Red Liverpool, Anfield Rap, all these guys, on occasion, their videos might do like 1K, 2K, but suddenly 20K, 5K, 7K, 15K, 20K, 1K. I don't get it. I can't break 3K. It's so weird. I am a striker. I'm a striker myself. Titi Camera. I love that Titi Camera shout. Yes. Titi Camera. What a lad. Gerard, Hippier. Underrated captain here. Darwin Núñez. Agent of Chaos. I love me some Agent of Chaos. Yes, yes. Dalglish McDermott. Yeah, McDermott was a beast of midfielder. Massively underrated. Him and Souness. Gerard, Kenny Moby, Jan Moby. Pass master extreme before Jabi Alonso. Worcestershire sauce and cheese and... I've never actually tried Worcestershire sauce, believe it or not. Leon Perrins. I've always just gone straight cheese. But you know what? I love cheese on chips. I'm a cheesy chips type of guy. Cheesy chips. Adri telling Leicester City supporting family don't want the blue one. I want the red one. Good man, Lee. Good man indeed. I remember you telling me, yes, the families are Leicester's. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Andy Cantwell. Good lad. I might do more things with Andy Cantwell coming very, very soon. Keep an eye on that, by the way. No clues. Yes, he's boss. He's boss. I love me Andy. Great lad. Leo's good lad as well. How is Núñez doing now? Núñez is hardworking, plucking away, always making effort for Al Hilal Saudi team. Great to see him off pressure with a smile back on his face, earning the big bucks as well. Worcester crisps. I like a ribbon saucy knickknacks. Give me some of that ribbon saucy knickknacks, that hot and spicy, the Monster Munch as well. I love McCoy's. But there's a proper crunchy, crispy crisp here as well. Oh my goodness. Do I take those crispy crisps? Do I do it? I'm so hungry and peckish right now. Dang it, you guys are making me do it. Listen to this. Oh no, I can't find it. I don't have the right crisps. But I've got this. Mr. Potato Chippy. It's Mr. Potato. Love me, Mr. I might eat some of that Dubai chocolate in a bit as well. I've already brushed my teeth, but I need to brush my teeth again. It's 11 PM, 11:19, so can't do the match. I will watch. Guys, if you haven't already, join the Discord, because on occasions, when I can't do the live stream for the match because it's at 4 AM tonight, I do go on the Discord and I chat on the Discord on the watch-alongs as well. So if you want to do the live talking and chat, do consider joining the Discord, because we all chat there. Kim, Doom, Mike, everybody, we chat in the Discord, and that is the place to be to make sure you keep up with the latest chat and what's going on, and ideas and transfer and video ideas as well. People chuck me video ideas to make in the Discord and I just go ahead and make them, so all good. Minamino's a good shout, Endo's a good shout, Gerard, Torres, McManaman. I love all these players, even though McManaman, I'm spited by him going to Real Madrid. I understand him going to Real Madrid, but I don't like it. Ray Clements and Alisson for me equal, although in my lifetime I've seen more of Alisson. Skirtle the Turtle, Nosferatu, bold by choice. He was bold by choice, Stefan, yeah. As a striker, what would be formation playing a team with your own team? I play 4-4-2 diamond. That's why before the media jumped on it, before Carragher jumped on it, before everyone jumped on it, I tell you, right, since last year, since the year before that, I'm telling you, I said 4-4-2 diamond because I play it at Lucha FC. I advocated for 4-4-2 diamond, and I've shown the world how it goes about that. Lawrence Veto, this is proper British wiener. Bringing the sausage fest to Japan, and that's what it's all about. The Japanese need more the finest British sausage. There, I said it. Yeah. Okay, so size favourite Liverpool player. I think we've got enough. We've got enough answers here. I'll give you in order. My favourite Liverpool player of all time is Jabi Alonso. Jabi Alonso brought the class back into Liverpool. Luis Garcia and Jabi Alonso gave us that playing style to build from, gave us a base to dominate. He was so good that Gerrard was forced onto the right wing before being forced into attacking midfielder. Alonso, for me, was just pure class. And as controversial as it may sound, Benitez is my favourite Liverpool coach. And I understood and agreed why Gareth Barry was the choice to aim for over Xabi Alonso for that one season before Alonso played amazingly. And I can explain it to you if you absolutely want to. Someone's asked me to eat crisps. I got to do it. I got to eat the crisps. Yeah. Next after Xabi Alonso, it's tough. I've got so many. I actually really like Harry Kewell, by the way. I like Harry Kewell a lot. Oh, the crunch in this is a pretty good job. Mr. Potato is on form. Bobby Firmino. I like the inventiveness. I like the inventiveness of Firmino. The way that he made the game play to his pace. Now, Firmino wasn't a good finisher. He didn't have much power in his shot. But Firmino made Salah and Mane work. That front three would not work without Firmino. Without Mane and another left winger, it still could be good. Without Salah and another right winger, it could still be good. Without Firmino, that front three would not work. Firmino, for me, is number 2 behind Xabi Alonso. And for me, number 3, Stevie G. Of course, Gerrard, the legend. I grew up with Steven Gerrard. Chainsaw Man, who am I? Yes, Chainsaw Man, that movie. What a movie. Emotional. Oh, heartstrings, tears flooding. I watch Chainsaw Man movies. Anyone who watches anime or manga loves Japan culture. Chainsaw Man is deadly. Absolutely deadly. It'll make you cry. It's disgusting as well. I love it. Chainsaw Man. I did watch it. Beautiful. So, oh, Sunderland did score against Chelsea. Are we hate watching? I love the hate watch. I'm guilty of the occasional hate watch. Yeah, that Reze swimming pool scene. Oh, so beautiful, so emotional. And she was naked, even though it's completely censored in blood. Alonso, number 1. Firmino, number 2. Steven Gerrard, number 3. Jamie Rennie, yes, Chainsaw Man is awesome. How can any player in world football be more complete than Steven Gerrard? Let me know, chat. Let me know, chat. Is there any player in world football that was as well-rounded as Stevie G, Steven Gerrard? Literally, striking, winging it, haha. Attacking midfielder, defensive midfielder, central midfielder, right mid, left back, right back, central defender, sweeper, libero sweeper, segundo volaro, goalkeeper. Stevie G is maybe the most well-rounded player in world football. Because you've got other players like Ballack who can do it. He's not as fast as Gerrard or dribbly as Gerrard. You've got Essien, but he can't shoot as well as Gerrard. You've got Beckenbauer. But Beckenbauer can't strike as well as Gerrard or can't wing play as well as Gerrard. You've got Johan Cruyff. But Cruyff can't aerially duel as well as Gerrard, and he's not a defensive player. Alfredo Di Stefano can do everything. Brown Star Cards, great to see you, my man. Yes, everyone in chat, much love. Rooney, Stephen Key, yes. Rooney was very well-rounded, but Rooney, I don't think, is as good in the air as Gerrard. And Rooney, as a centre-back, I don't think he'll do as good as Gerrard. Rooney is a great shouter. Rooney can play everywhere. He's a proper baller, proper footballer. Brown Star Cards, this is the Halloween outfit. This is it's like mustard, mate. It's a proper wiener. Yes. Bob Paisley team. Oh man, what a man, what a coach. He was, I mean, yeah, Gerrard, Scholes and Lampard, it's not even a comparison. Now, Fat Frank, super goals. I like Fat Frank a lot. He's such an offensive-minded player. Fat Frank is like the ultimate attacking midfielder. His desire to get in the box, his hunger to get in the box and score the goals was perfect. But that system was designed for Lampard, man. Drogba, battering ram, running the channels, knocking it back for Lampard. Duff, crossing it for Lampard. Arjen Robben doing his own thing, but giving it to Lampard. Joe Cole from the Whips giving it to Lampard. Sean Wright-Phillips giving it to Lampard. Everyone giving it to Lampard. He's good though. His timing and his shot, undeniable. Scholes, maestro, pure technician, ball player, but the physicality is not there. Alonso, Firmino, Stevie, you're right, LB. That's exactly that. Calm vibes. Eileen learning Japanese. Why do I look Japanese? Because all Asians look Japanese, except Thai and Chinese and Mongolian, maybe. Asian heritage. Mum's Cantonese. Dad is Vietnamese. Wife is Japanese. And I'm the British sausage, baby. Yes! I love my British roots. I got British passport representing. Yes. Indeed. So, yeah. I think that match tonight is going to be a turning of the tide in the Premier League, because now Arne Slot sees that Liverpool can win without Salah. Liverpool can win by playing up front very, very quickly. Liverpool can do the goods with the strikers as the main focus. Wirtz can cook if he's given the chance in between the lines. Yes, the Japanese era is a bummer. I could change nationality to Japanese, but I don't know if I want to. The British passport's pretty slick. But the Japanese passport is actually the best passport of all time. And I earn in British pounds, baby. So when the exchange rate is high, and it's super high right now, because when I first came to Japan 10 years ago, 140 yen equals 1 British pound. Now 200 yen is 1 pound. So when I earn my British wage every month, I change it to Japan yen, and I'm laughing. I'm already a millionaire in Japanese yen, because 1 million yen is only 8,000 quid. But that means I'm a millionaire in Japanese, because I think I got at least 8,000 quid. Yes. Umami soy sauce. Delicioso. Jeremy, we always open to talk about food, baby. It's all about the food. Oh, my days. Yes, I love me food. Food is a pleasure of life. Look, here's the thing, right? If you guys want any message about anything in world football, or even more so, food is a pleasure of life. You have to eat maybe 3 times a day, so you might as well eat well and enjoy it. Don't take for granted breakfast, lunch and dinner. They are some of the best pleasures you'll ever get. Eat well, eat right, eat to your delight, stuff your face. And I stuff my face in Japan because this stuff got no grease, no oil. It's not like a cheeky kebab or fish and chips. So I lose 2 kilograms every year in weight by going eating, because I'm a foodie. I eat 4 times a day, sometimes 5. Okay, why do so many players tape their wrists and fingers? Garnacho tapes his hand every week. You can tape it if you've got a ring. You can tape it if you've got jewelry. You can tape it because it provides tension and sometimes keeps you more alert, especially for people with ADHD like me. When you have constriction and vibes, you know, you're aiming to do this. You're slapping your legs. You're twitchy. You can't stay in your chair. I've got a bit of the ADHD, whatever, and A2 as well, I think. But constriction allows you to, oh, something's tight here. Oh, I can feel it. I can feel the tightness. I can, you know, as far as on the hand, right? A bit of tightness, a bit of plaster casting. It helps you focus. Favorite non-Liverpool Prem player. I'm going to give you 2 answers here. Favorite non-Liverpool player of all time, and favorite non-Prem Liverpool player. First of all time, Diego Armando Maradona. Oh my goodness. The chopper Bilbao. Everyone that tries to foul him and hack him, it ain't working, son, because Maradona will do you up one. He's so good, so talented. Like, unstoppable, one-man army. This is why I like these footballers. They express themselves, you know, unstoppable. The next one, Marco van Basten. I think Marco van Basten is the best pure striker of all time. All time. Pure striker, right? Not like Ronaldo Nazario, R9. Marco van Basten is the prototype definition of what Lewandowski wants to be, what Harry Kane wants to be. That guy you chuck up there, he's your striker. You get him the ball, you give him the service, he'll finish. We can do it on his own as well. 3 Ballon d'Ors. Marco van Basten, 3 Ballon d'Ors by 28 years old. That is a freak of nature. And then Ronaldo Nazario, 3rd. Oof, Brazilian Ronaldo. Amazing, amazing. Now my favorite non-Liverpool Prem player. Non-Liverpool Prem player. That is a tough one. I've never actually thought about that before. You've got a lot of maestros, a lot of people doing good thing, but I'm prone to some wing wizardry. It's gonna be between Eden Hazard and Arjen Robben. Eden Hazard and Arjen Robben. Just because when you watch them play, right? When you watch them play and when they're running with the ball, it's majestic, right? It's majestic. And especially when when Eden Hazard turned up, it was against Tottenham or someone, or Man City, when he turns up and he just decides that I'm going to just kick your ass today, Hazard was absolutely unstoppable. But Arjen Robben, he was just so cocky and brilliant. I did like Thierry, obviously. Like Thierry Henry was proper good as well at the time. Yeah, maybe Henry or Hazard or Arjen Robben. France final, Doué versus Yamal. Yamal is properly doing it up to Real Madrid at the moment. Ending the poll right here. Let's see what everyone's gone with. World Cup winner, Spain. No, the tiki-taka, the control. Rodri and Pedri and Oyarzabal and the like. Yeah, Spain. England got a good chance. Admittedly, England got a good chance on Tuchel. I rate Tuchel massively as a coach. I really like me some Thomas Tuchel. Favorite Japanese player of all time, King Kazu. He's like 47, still going. Wataru Endo, Man Mountain, Taki Minamino, Hidetoshi Nakata, Shunsuke Nakamura, the free kick maestro. It's a hard one. The genius. Do I go with Ito? Do I go with Shimizu? There's lots of great Japanese players. The one who made the mark, the biggest mark. I'm not going to say Takafusakuba. I go with it's between Endo and Hidetoshi Nakata. Nakata, the first Japanese. Oh, this is one for your memories. Do you remember the Japanese player called Alex? Alex, the Japanese Brazilian. The Japanese Brazilian Alex, the left-footed wonder maestro playmaker. Alex, the Japanese Brazilian, was class apart. He's like Romanian Hadji. Yeah, I'm going to say between Wataru Endo and Hidetoshi Nakata. But I did like Alex because it's just cheating having a Brazilian and Japanese national team. Yes. Favorite anime of all time. I like a few different anime. Hajime no Ippo. Jamie, my man, thank you so much for joining. Make sure Aiko gets fed well. A million love to Aiko. Aiko-chan. Daisuke, I love you very, very much. Have a blessed day, my friend. You're the best of us. Great day, Jamie, Rainey, and family as well. Yeah, I like Hajime no Ippo, which is a boxing anime. I like... Do you want a sneak peek? Do you guys want a peek of my anime collection? Luca Valentine, thank you so much. This is Weeb Heaven, Weeb-tastic, right? This is my absolute Weeb anime kingdom of glory. My goodness, there must be at least like too many K's worth there. But anime collection, I'll be collecting for like 15, 20 years. I've got like everything I wanted, basically. That is my little pride and joy anime Weeb Heaven right there. So I love me Hajime no Ippo boxing. I like Death Note. Great movie. What else do I like? I do like Full Metal Panic. Hilarious anime as well. Proper love me some. Hunter x Hunter, really nice shonen anime. Obviously the big ones like Naruto. Naruto is a classic of all time. One Piece is very good. Hello Kitty back there. It's for the missus. Those Hello Kitty things are worth like £500. Where am I pointing? £500 now. You're not going to find them. The Liverpool FC Hello Kitty collaboration is impossible to find in the world. Even if you paid like 500, 1,000, 5,000 pounds, it's not available. You just can't find them anywhere. One Punch Man, still got to see that. It's on my watch list. Initial D. You're right, Frank. Yes, I am a hoarder. Hoarder of all ages. I do need an intervention. I need to sell some. I've got way too many. I love me some music boxes as well. I play some good music box. I got card collections, magazines, manga, all my weight stuff. Gym freaking out as well. Very, very good. Luca Valentino, thank you so much for the sub and the coming as well. Super appreciated. Starting lineup. I'll put starting lineup. Let me whip it back on the screen for everyone who's only just joined and whipped out. I've gone through the full tactical analysis, right? So I think this is the starting lineup, but the only variations potentially are Szoboszlai for Jones, Szoboszlai for Gravenberch, or Szoboszlai for Bradley. Potentially Robertson as well. Zoids, back in the day, very, very popular, but I think it's not so much a crazy one. Urotsuka Doji, Legend of the Overfiend, right? Oh, you naughty boily. If you know, you know. Very, very naughty. This is Slot's lineup. This is what Arne Slot will play. I would play that. That's what I would play. Chiesa. Ifitch. Sorry, I'm saying that wrong. Ifitch. Thank you. Wait, Ifitch. Thank you so much, mate. Yes, really, really appreciated. So, I coach a non-league J-League, official J-League, professional coach in Japan. We've won the season. We've won the league twice on the bounce. Last year, we won it by 2 points. This year, we won it by 4 points. I play 4-4-2 diamond. Why do I play 4-4-2 diamond? Let me show you why I play 4-4-2 diamond. The reason I play 4-4-2 diamond, right, is because on the transition, you crowd out the midfield, nothing goes in the middle. You've got no space in behind, right? Straight away, you've got the triangles to congest. So, if they are in this position here, you've got a triangle press. If they are in this position here, you've got a triangle press. Similarly, oh, thank you so much, Mike. Mike made this button for me, by the way. When you have this system right here, this allows your fullback to start on this line, right? Because you have three at the back like that, which gives you defensive solidarity and a base to see what the opposition are waiting to do. You have the ability for the strikers to become the wingers out wide, which means you have an option there. He gets the space to choose where he wants to influence the goal, and then you have all the runners going in. These three are given permission to go and be attackers, and they can work on the outside because everyone steps up and congests the area, right? So you have a full court press in every single transition. You have a libero at the back who can step into the midfield or go behind the lines to distribute, which means they can be wide and get it as well. Okay. They can start on that position. They can go wide. Sorry, something like that, yeah. But additionally, you don't always have to play balanced. You can bias a side as well. If the opposition are weak on one particular side, you can bias a side as well and do that, right? You can do that. Because what happens here, okay, in that line, anyone can break the shape. You have the diagonals. You have all of the diagonals, the triangles that you could possibly want to pass in and amongst yourselves. And when you bias that side, it means this guy or this guy can always fly in at the back post when you work your moment to hit it to the back post. That is why I play the 4-4-2 diamond, because I think it's the best formation in world football, the most balanced formation, the best on the transition. Now you might ask me, Sai, what is the weakness of the 4-4-2 diamond? The weakness is you have no natural width higher up until your strikers get there. So you have to work the ball or work the position until one of your players offers you the high width. But that doesn't matter unless you need to get the ball early in there and you want to counter-attack on that occasion as well. So that is one of the weaknesses. The other weaknesses is sometimes you're too tempted to hold position, but on occasion you have got to offer the whips here, in which case there's got to be intelligent closing of these channels, because if the opposition crowd the midfield, you've got to know when to provide the width and when to come back in as well. You've got to be second nature, and the rotations of it as well. If you go into a kind of box in 10, it turns into kind of 4-2-2, right? That's why it's so versatile 4-4-2 diamond, because it can transition to so many different other shapes very, very quickly. You've got to know that if you commit the players forward and they all go forward, and they are very excited going forward, you've got to make a decision whether to congest the middle on a counter and leave that gap. And as I told you earlier on, sometimes you prefer to leave that gap because that's the furthest away from goal, or you try to influence and bias it so that you know that they're only going to go this way and you close it. But usually everyone gets attracted to the ball. At the level that I play at, they sometimes get attracted to the ball and you get sucker punched, as Liverpool do, on the back post and their player sliding in on the back as well, because this guy might not get back. So that's the strengths and the weaknesses of the 4-4-2 diamond. And that is why I think it's the best formation in world football, and I think Liverpool should play it, especially with Isak and Ekitike. The reason why Slot won't go with it on all occasions is because he loves Salah and Gakpo, and he gets them on many an occasion, and that's just the way it is. I am getting a bit peckish. I'm getting a bit hungry. So I'm going to stay on for another 2 minutes. Any final questions before I go? My score prediction for tonight, 2-0. 2-0 to Liverpool against Brentford. I think Ekitike will score. I hope Bert score, but it's more likely Gakpo scores. I would like Salah to score, get that voodoo off his chest, but Ekitike, I want him to continue his goal-scoring run. I'd love Chiesa to start, but he won't start against Salah. Any final questions in the chat? Bit slow with the toys chat there. Anyone can give me advice. When you are watching old games, is there a way you guys differentiate players? Yeah, kind of like the way they move. They've got a different gait and the way of the hustle and bustle. The way they do things. Lee Wiz X-Wing Falcon Landspeeder for a tenner. Oh no! It's worth so much more than that. No! I love Robbo. I love Robbo as well, but Slot intimated that Kirkes needs to build a relationship with Gakpo, and the only way to do that is by playing them together. Titan AE collection. Yes, I love it, Frank. What city do I coach in? Miyazaki, Japan. It's called Miyazaki Lucha FC. The diamond absolutely fits us. I think so. If Slot picked your team, Salah would go to Japan and thump you. Great. Thanks for that. Great input. He sure would, because Salah would thump anyone. Salah would absolute thump anyone because he's way better than us. Yes, he is. Keeping the ball only works if we move it fast enough to wear them down and make the gaps. Yes, indeed. But as I kind of said earlier, if you play the ball to feet, some players like Ekitike and Verts want the ball to feet with speed, under pressure, quickly, not into gaps, because then they can turn the man or they can play the ball off, and the other player commits on the press, which means you can play around them. So some players really, really want to want the ball to feet under pressure. I love Andy Robertson. I love when Robertson starts as well. But based on what Gakpo and Kirkes need to do to build a relationship, and what Arne Slot said in the press conference, I think Kirkes might start. But either way, it's fine. All good. Great interaction. Bon appetito. Thank you, everyone. Miyazaki Man, Ichiban, Liverpool Fan in Japan community. Ichiban is the best. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for donating, Frank. Frank Kavanagh, you made my night so much a delight, because really, the kindness is overwhelming, and I can't thank you enough. Those donations go to supporting the channel so much. I did say, right, I'd let you kind of in on the earnings. Each video only makes £2 to £5. If a video does exponentially well, it does £7 or £8 maybe. It takes about 3 hours, 2 hours or 3 hours to make a video. Record it, edit it, upload it, SEO, put all that stuff out. So you're talking £1.50 an hour. So all your donations, the membership is the only thing. The Liverpool Fan in Japan membership is the only thing that holds this channel up, because I might make like 200 quid a month through videos, but I make like 250 quid maybe on a good month through membership. It might be like 300 quid total with the membership. So yeah, the YouTube Liverpool Fan Japan membership, the £2 a month, £3 a month, literally saves this channel's ass, because that's the only way I can convince that I can spend the time doing the channel, because yeah, the membership absolutely holds the channel up. So thank you so much for everyone supporting the channel. Much love to all of you. Dankeschön. Positivity in abundance. Let's smash Brentford tonight. If you haven't already, let me throw the Discord in there. LB, thank you so much. Super, super kind. Don't know what I would do without you guys. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy my crisps, watch some anime in bed, and call it a night. It's 11:46 p.m. Domo arigatou gozaimasu, minasan. Liverpool Fan in Japan, signing out. Have a great night. Enjoy the match tonight. It's going to be a fun one. Take care. Peace. Ciao.